Chapter 3, problem number 31. In this case, we are going to compare the corporation quantum to the industry averages. And we're trying to determine if they're doing a better or worse job. Probably 80% of the ratios, a higher number is better, like profitability ratio, asset turnover, inventory turnover, fixed charge turns, interest times, or interest earned ratio. And in this particular case, the first one is you can see you're dividing net income by total assets. So what I do with all of these ratios is I look at the top, I look at the numerator portion, and I determine whether I want a larger number or a smaller number. And if I want a larger number is better, then the ratio will also be a higher number. So net income, I'd like more net income, and so a higher number is better. There are a few ratios that lower numbers are better, like average collection period, debt ratio, but those are in the minority. So in this case, over the 3 years, the company has exceeded the industry average, although their net income relative to total assets has gone down, but they're still, in all cases, better. And in fact, the gap between the two is actually increased from 1% in the very first year to 4.5%. So although their ratio has gotten worse, they're still doing better than the industry, and relative to the industry, they are actually not declining as quickly. Debt ratio is one of the ratios where you want, of course, debt to be lower. So in this particular case, we like a lower number. You can see in all 3 years that the ratio is higher. It is going down through the 3 years from 58% down to 50.7. So as you can see in the comments, the ratio is improving, but not as rapidly as the industry. The industry has gone from 54% to 33%. So the gap at the first year was about 4%, and now it's about 17% in the last year. So they're getting better, but they're not improving as quickly as the industry. And that's how you analyze the ratios. And this is done throughout industry. There are financial analysis people who will look at ratios and look for trends. How is a company doing? Are they improving their debt? Are they getting worse? Which might indicate they might be headed towards bankruptcy or financial distress. So it's just a very simple analysis. So net income, you want it to be a higher number, and debt, you want it to be a lower number.